Now then guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining me for today's tip, which is scouting your opposition. Right, so here we go then guys. So normally a couple of days before you have a game, you'll get an opposition report come through. Something that looks like it. So we've got Fulham up in our next game, and we've got our opposition report there. You click on it and it brings up, you know, the expected tactical style, the general performance, including XG, the attacking efficiency and the defensive efficiency. That is just the initial setup. So you can see that they're probably going to play a Route 1 style. So we can start then thinking about our defensive line. Are we going to press? Are we going to try and stop that pass early? Are we going to drop deeper to prevent that ball over the top? Are our centre-backs going to be pacey? And all those kinds of things that we'll start to think about pre-game. Then we have the general performance. So you can see there, goals per game are not great. Shots a game are not great. Naturally, they're not creating too much going forward. So we should have far too much for them. When you see ours in green, we are much better. Attacking efficiency, they're down there. You click on it a bit more, you can obviously see where they rank in the table. So they're passive and wasteful as far as their attacking goes. And the defensive efficiency, they're not much better if I'm completely honest. They're impenetrable, but they're just about there. They're also busy at the back. If you then go down to the bottom, down here, full opposition report, brings it up. So it'll bring it up to your team report. And you can see straight away, this is their expected lineup. So they're going to play a 4-2-3-1. But this isn't guaranteed. Like I say, this is from previous games and scout reports. You then go onto the senior squad. You can just click your way through it. So here we can see the general performance. That is just bringing up a bigger picture than what we've seen before. The analysis report says the goalkeepers don't like to punch the ball clear. The goalkeepers are adept at coming off their line and rushing out to deal with potential problems. And the squad has players with the ability to make a long throw. Formation-wise, obviously you can see there, scoring, conceding, an alarming 9 out of 22 assists conceding the last 90 minutes have come from inside the penalty area. So they're not great with the ball around the box. Again, we'll have a look, scout report, strengths and weaknesses. So this is also a big one. So their strengths, like it's already been touched on, is long throws and their goalkeeper running out. Goalkeeper likes to punch as well. And Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, what a name that is a fairly good option in central midfield. So we can see that Zambo Anguissa is probably going to be someone that we need to keep an eye on. But the weakness is they're not a quick team, which is quite bizarre to say that they're going to play that Route 1 ball over the top. So acceleration is not one of the things better collective attributes. And top goal scorer, Graham Barry's the leading scorer, but his free strikes are only good enough to rank him 57th in the Premier League. So yes, you can see there's obviously plenty of strengths and weaknesses, and that is something that we can work on. So we spoke about potentially playing a deeper line. 1 or 2 pacey centre-back should be able to deal with any problem that arises further on. We can also look at the facts of the team, you know, not massively important there. We can have a look at the tallest player, their average earners and all that stuff, but that isn't really important to how we're going to set up. Stats wise, you can see there then. So when we look at goal attempts then, out of 15 shots that Graham Barry's had, he scored 4 of them. Not bad going in. 22 shots for Tosin Adebayo and no goals out of it. And you can just go through this. You can see, you know, passing ability, discipline, goalkeepers. But the main one is obviously how they're going to set up the main screen that we'd seen, the overview. Also, when you're looking at scouting, you can also go to the team report, next opponent, and then look at the overview this way. So you can see there the expected tactical style, where the strengths are. So down the middle of the pitch looks good for them. Lineup comparison, again, you can see how we would line up in comparison to them. Scout report, so much information on here. Top players, most assists, highest average rating, hot prospects. But yes, key players. So Adebayo is one that we would have to keep an eye on. He's a centre-back, so I'm not overly worried about that. Analyst report, again, you know, you can see the positives here. So final third entries to shot conversion. They've turned 56 entries into the final third with just 1 shot on goal. That is shocking. Individual match analysis, again, you can see length of passes, 171 short passes, direction of passes, only 90 forwards, 136 sideways. And again, you can do this for yourself as well. Stat pack, you can see what's going on here. Obviously, league history, league results, and then past meetings that we've played them. So you can get a general idea. We've done quite well against Fulham. We've lost 1 game in 11. Only drawn 2. So we've won 8 out of 11. So I feel fairly confident going into it. So yes, you can have a look at all those things. You've got the next opponent that is in your team report. And you've also got your scout reports. There you go then, guys. So I hope that helps you out. You know, it's just that knowing that little bit more, giving you that little bit of an edge going up against your opponent, and hopefully you'll come out on top after those 90 minutes. So there you go then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It's been emotional, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.